even what's for dinner. We'll figure out a way to tell you the history of the meal, the restaurant, the founder of the restaurant, so on and so forth. But as long-winded and thoughtful as Zach is, he's a very soft-spoken guy. So much so that one time in high school, and this was a proxy for many different nights, but we were all out at a party. And on this particular night, this particular party got a little rowdy, and the police arrived at this party. And so I remember everybody piled into my car, and we took off. We shot out of there, and pretty much about maybe a quarter mile or half mile outside of the party, we looked around and said, "Where is Zach? We forgot Zach." And lo and behold, there's a knock on the window. And Zach has been riding on top of Zach, you're riding on the car, knocks on the window. He's like, sometimes he, I wish he would have spoken up a little bit. And Zach, like I said, I've known Zach for a very long time, and Zach got me through not one, but a couple years of Spanish in high school. He became a Spanish major or minor at college. He spent a lot of time in Spanish. He didn't teach me any Spanish. What Zach did was he would regale me every single Spanish class with a comic strip that basically lasted from the beginning of Spanish class to the end of Spanish class. And I got to participate, but Zach, I have at home, which Zach will have pretty soon, all of Zach's comics. Few people know this, but Zach is an incredible artist. He's a masterful artist. And I always wondered why he didn't take on his comic writing after his cartooning after school. But Zach has myriad interests. I mean, he was playing in a band. He was the first guy in a band in school, playing guitar but writing music. He was always incredibly thoughtful, vulnerable at a very young age, very well spoken. And Zach, just recently we had a Passover Seder at my house, and Zach really galvanized the night. And in the last decade or so, Richie and I are so fortunate to have had our little group come out to LA and live there. And Zach always knows the right things to say, even though they may take a long time. But Zach, between your music and your artistry and your intellectualism and your athleticism, I should say, senior year in high school, Zach won a Best All-Around Lacrosse Award. He was a great athlete. He played soccer ever since then in lacrosse. You are somebody to really look up to. And I should say, I sometimes think about when you are a grandfather, Zach, and you are telling your grandkids stories, which inevitably you will have many of them as you've compiled wonderful stories throughout the years. Just make sure they're not dead before you finish, because here's to Zach.
Hello everyone, my name is Rich. As Scott mentioned, we've known Zach for quite a while. I've known Zach for about 30 years, and I'm confident that I'll know him for 30 more while he delivers his wedding vows. There was a point where I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it here, and then after a couple conversations and a weekend together, realized that this was something that I wasn't going to miss, and there was nothing that was going to stop me from getting here. It'd be like missing a brother's wedding, and we figured out a way to do it, and I couldn't be happier to be here. Elizabeth, been a huge fan ever since the first day you made me laugh.
Aww.
We've had a lot of those, we'll have plenty more. And just quickly want to say that we used to sort of tease Zach a little bit for always living in this world that we called Zacktopia, where everything was just perfect no matter what was going on. No matter what stood in the way, everything was just going to be fine and beautiful, and feel that we're here now. And I think we're all greatly pleased to be here, and wish you guys the best. I love you both.